Ecosystem-Based Adaptation, EBA, and monitoring its effectiveness. Driven by human activities such as fossil fuel burning, deforestation, and the increase of livestock farming, climate change is significantly causing impacts such as floods and droughts, which lead to constant damage and disruptions of livelihoods. How do we adapt to these impacts? One way is through ecosystem-based adaptation, or EBA measures, which use the services of the ecosystem and nature to help ease the adverse effects of climate change. EBA is a people-centered concept which protects and restores ecosystems while ensuring that natural resources are properly managed in the long term. More communities are turning to nature for solutions because they are more sustainable to manage, low cost but effective, and provide human well-being and biodiversity protection. This is Ma Lee's village in Thailand. They have been experiencing longer and more severe floods and droughts, natural hazards made worse by climate change, and which have threatened their safety and livelihoods. In response, the community used EBA measures and built a living weir to help protect and manage their water resources, especially during the dry season. The living weir slows down the water flow and helps increase the water level so that more water is available for agriculture and household use. Residents volunteered and worked together to build the weir using local and natural materials such as bamboo, coconut coir, and banyan wood. This is an example of a community choosing an EBA measure that is in harmony with nature. EBA provides low-cost and flexible options to adapt to climate change. However, its effectiveness is difficult to measure. How can we prove that EBA measures provide benefit to the community? Molly remembered that she had learned about drone applications to collect aerial and terrestrial data from her professor at university, so she reached out to them for assistance. How can technology help in monitoring and evaluating EBA measures? Villages like Molly's are hard for people to access. Using drones to photograph and measure these areas has been proven to be effective. Drones are used to gather aerial images and generate 3D models. The aerial images include time-lapse images which show changes in river morphology, land use, vegetation health, and soil moisture mapping. These images and 3D models are also very useful in designing EBA measures and help explain issues of water scarcity and climate change to village residents. Satellite or aerial images and videos, including those shot from drones, can help show what an ecosystem-based approach looks like to non-technical stakeholders. These can provide government offices, civil society, and local communities with sufficient science-based information to ensure that EBA measures are appropriate, cost-effective, and sustainable. Monitoring and evaluation can help decision makers in choosing the best adaptation options for the communities. The use of drones is one effective way of supporting monitoring and evaluation, or M&E, but it needs to be part of a broader effort of developing an appropriate M&E approach, which, for example, includes developing indicators to measure effectiveness, setting baselines, engaging communities, and integrating M&E into the EBA planning and implementation cycle. Technological solutions can help design, implement, and monitor effective EBA measures. Collaboration among communities, governments, and development organizations has brought local knowledge and technological solutions together and has allowed stakeholders to learn from each other's expertise. Together, When we protect nature, nature protects us.